kind of hot this week, didn't we?
I really want to take the moment to thank you for letting me be on the show today, Jason.
Totally messed up the music on the intro, but I don't care. Guys, thank you for joining us for an all-new episode of Alternate Heads, all you toy collectors and action figure enthusiasts. We missed last week. We did.
Technically, yes. Yes, we did.
We kind of suck. Anyway, sorry about that.
What's consistency, Jason? As defined by Webster's Dictionary.
I was at the studio. Where were you?
Yeah, so was I.
I came all the way over to the studio. And who was there? Just me. Just me. Oh, I do have an extra one.
Good. They're everywhere.
There are Judenshis everywhere. In case anybody's wondering, Nate just got into a new Super Sentai series after finishing Go Busters. Congratulations.
First Super Sentai series I watched.
I don't have any of the mecha from that one.
Well, I guess technically the first Super Sentai series I watched is the one I'm watching now. I just watched the movie first.
The mecha on that one, I don't have them because they're not that great.
I mean, they're okay. I liked Ace.
But you've just started up my second favorite, Turyager.
Yes, I'm enjoying it.
And yes, that is...
kind of wish that, because I had the body back then, when that was, I wish I had auditioned for that one, but I did not.
Well, now he's finding all the wonderful noises that the mechs make for Turyager. Music is definitely a large part of that series.
Oh, it is.
And I've been showing off the toys like this. This is...
I mean, we got the gun, we got the morpher on the table.
Kiryu Gold's... yes, the most useful morpher out there, because it can also shoot you.
In case anyone was actually wondering about all of Jason's stuff anywhere, if you see it, yes, they're all imports from Japan.
Oh yeah, the new stuff, which actually the camera's so zoomed in you can't see that part.
Yeah, but they're all above me.
Yeah, in case everyone's, I did add some backlighting, which makes the shot look a lot nicer, as far as like the.
I know you can finally see that I am secretly more white than everybody else.
Well, I mean, we knew that already. Although this side of my head is like really bright because of that damn light over there. So.
Welcome
but who
back.
cares? I'm at the booth. Anyway, yes, studio, we're doing things. So we are on the road to San Diego Comic-Con.
Like
digitally.
2 weeks. I'd like to say that we did intentionally plan to miss some episodes because San Diego Comic-Con comes out in like 2 weeks, and you know what?
We're gonna be having to cover like on Sunday.
We may have to do more than one.
I think we should break down Comic-Con by company.
Maybe by day. We'll see how it goes.
I think company would be better.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, then. So anyway, yeah. The road to San Diego Comic-Con digitally is happening. Hasbro Pulse has been doing pretty good with these little kind of streams that people have been doing from their homes.
They have, but they've also been slightly disappointing, in my opinion.
Some of them have been disappointing. What do you want, all of them to be good?
Yeah.
Well, that can't happen.
That's what I expect from a company.
They are limited sometimes. And
Jason, I got a question.
What?
How do we start the show again?
Well, we started the show off with new acquisitions.
Oh, you want to go first?
I do. Well, I actually have a toy shot, even though we're going to be checking out the shots later. But I did go on kind of a spree.
A little bit.
Because sadly, and this is actually sad. There are people in trouble now, and some people are liquidating collections.
Mm-hmm.
And I may have seen somebody that was liquidating a bunch of Figma Overwatch figures, so I caught up to pretty much all of them with Mercy, Farah, McCree, Zenyatta, and Diva. The Diva did actually come from Amazon.
And don't forget Reaper.
And Reaper's in the back over there. So, yeah, these are great, man. I know GameStop had them for a lot off.
So here's the thing about like the Figmas. I have a mixed opinion about Figma.
Okay.
Figma does great sculpts. They do great figures overall, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna break them with most of the Figmas. Yeah. But the Overwatch figures, they're thicker. They've got bigger joints. They kind of remind me of SH Figure Arts.
Damn, boy.
Yeah, they be thick.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
It's thick with 2 C's. But like, for example, like a lot of the Figmas that I own were like, I think I own like a Legend of Zelda one, which actually does really well. Mm-hmm. I own Excel World, Sword Art Online. I did own some Sword Art Online ones, but they're so thin. Then one was a bootleg that I basically just keep them in the box. But like my Excel World ones, they're great. I'm afraid I'm gonna break them, so they're in the case. Yeah. But these do really well.
These feel pretty solid. I like them.
But if you'll notice, like all of their anime style characters that they have for Figma, they're all like super.
Well, I mean, I've got a couple of them.
Yeah, and look at the joints. They're like they're not a thicker joint. It makes me a little afraid to mess with them. Well, which is what I want to do if I have toys. I want to play with them.
I'm currently trying to find a place to put them, but it has been a little light on toys here recently.
Jason, you didn't have the room before. I don't know what you're going to do now.
I keep finding. That's why I put them shelves up there for that backlighting. Backlighting my ass. I needed a place to put some mecha.
I see like maybe 2-3 blank spots. It depends on if you want to display some toys above that bathroom. Maybe above the washer.
Maybe something like that. Anyway, I did also pick up the Iron Man 2020. Found it over at Walgreens. Those are pretty much out there now.
Yes. I had 2. Technically.
Why do you have 2?
So, technically. I found mine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So I had mine pre-ordered, but Walgreens doesn't let you cancel your pre-orders on the app or the website for some reason. You'd have to like call in, and I just wasn't in the mood to do that. So I didn't cancel my pre-order, and I found it in store when I texted you about it. So I also found Iron Man 2020, and then my pre-orders, 2 of my pre-orders shipped, and I had them, so I returned it.
And that puts you at 2 Stepford Cuckoos now, right?
Puts me at 1. I only had the 1.
I thought you pre-ordered.
Nope, I only had the 1.
Okay, never mind.
I only pre-ordered the 1. Spoiler, even though you can see it on the table. But we'll get man, Walgreens was giving me such a fit when I tried to return it. Like I went to Walgreens and the manager and the person there were like, "Yeah, our stuff's down. We can give you credit." And I was like, you don't have enough figures that make me want to have credit here." They're like, "All right, sucks." And then they gave me the stuff, and I had to call corporate. And corporate was like, "Yeah, we went ahead and returned your money. Just drop off that Iron Man at anyone, and we'll call to verify it was there." Okay. And I was like, "Cool, here you go."
Well, let me see what else. So the Iron Man 2020. I think that's pretty much it.
But what about this big blocky boy?
Now that is the Soul of Chigokin GX40 God Mars. That is a grail piece of mine from an 80s Japanese cartoon that I would watch. Not very known in the U.S. Nobody knows who that is. All you need to know is that it is 6 separate robots, and it is awesome. Also, the ship that it comes with, the gray one there, is called the Cosmo Crusher, and that was one of my favorite part of that series. But yes, that is a grail item of mine. I'm so happy to get it.
Jason, you have one more figure. It's the real grail of your collection you got in.
Oh, yeah, and I bought the shark. I bought the shark from Mcfarlane Toys. It was on Amazon, and I was like, you know what? I have a pool, I have kids, and they have thoroughly enjoyed playing with this thing. It's actually pretty good. I sent you video of it.
Yes, you did. I did. I honestly do like it. I just don't have any need for it. I live in an apartment complex. Yeah, there's pools. I'm not gonna bring a shark to a public pool.
I'll put up video of me puttering it around in my pool that needed to be shocked. But still, you know what? It's awesome. I like it. My kids like it. It's a pretty cool show. Oh, I did get one more thing. I guess it could be counted as a toy. Hang on. I know you're not into this.
Professionalism at its finest.
I totally am into this. I kept the shot on the table way too long. But I got a drone. I got the Mavic Air 2. And
yeah, that stuff doesn't necessarily... Like, I get drones, and that could be helpful for other videos that we may put out.
Oh, yeah. But this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying it. A lot of people I've flown around do not like it. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, I bet.
Because I can hit the park from my porch.
Yeah, there's a reason that there's like a no flying area.
And it's pretty much dummy proof. Like, if it gets in any trouble, it just comes back home.
So... I mean, it's cool. I like drones. I used to sell drones when I worked at Best Buy. Not that I need to hide that anymore. I don't work there now. Yeah, but I used to work for Best Buy for like 6 years. Oh no!
I gotta bleep that out. I don't know why. Just there was no need for me to drop one. I don't know.
What did you drop?
I said yeah.
No, all right. So when it comes to my acquisitions, like I said, we started off with I got the Iron Man 2020 as well. I did finally get my Stepford Cuckoo. I only ordered 1. I didn't feel the need to have all 3 of them because it doesn't really appeal to me that much. That said, I ordered that thing back in February. That's when that went up.
Wow.
I bought it in February, and it didn't get to me until about a week ago. So, I mean, and it wasn't the fact that like, oh no, it wasn't out yet. No, these were out. These came out around that time. It went back up.
First.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. I didn't search for it. I have one. I like the black hair one on it the most, so I'm going to keep it that way.
Okay.
Let's go with Star Wars. I had a bit of a Star Wars hunt this week. I don't go hunting too often anymore since I pre-order everything now, but I got tired of waiting for pre-orders. I'm just going to mess with this.
Death is around us every time we go
Yeah,
outside.
I got tired of waiting for pre-orders, but I had to call everywhere, and boy, did I have to drive to places I never wanted to drive. I had to drive to Frisco. I drove to the Think Geek in Hearst.
He drove.
I drove. I driveled all the way over to North Richland Hills as well. But I did pick up a few different ones. I got the Shadow Stormtrooper with that translucent plastic, actually 5 minutes away from your house. But you don't really care about that figure, so it didn't really matter.
Do not.
I do like it. I like Stormtroopers. You know what? I'm not here to army build though, so I don't buy like multiples of them. But I like the Stormtroopers, so I will always buy at least one of the Stormtroopers. So I found that one, and then of course, while I was driving around, I did manage to get the Clone Commander, I want to say it's called. I don't actually remember all the names of the troopers, so forgive me, but I really like this one. This one's great. I love the asymmetry that comes with the blue paint that's on it. It's a phenomenal clone to me.
That's post-Youngling murder.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Then when I went to Frisco, they managed to have Kit Fisto and Anakin from Attack of the Clones. For some reason, I keep wanting to call him Plu. I know that's...
No, when you came in, you said Plu.
I know that's not the name, but I keep getting their names mixed up, and I cannot tell you why. But...
You could be saying Plu Kloon. That would really be bad.
Yeah, but I know it's Plu Kloon. But
You did it again. It's Plu Kloon.
Oh, well, okay. I love Star Wars, but I'm not an expert on everything, okay?
It's okay.
Regardless, I did find Plo Kloon. Did I get closer? Doesn't matter. Found him in North Richland Hills. It was the last one I was missing, and I went ahead and I picked him up. And then I found Obi-Wan when I was at a Think Geek, when I called them. They had two. They sold one. They kept one for me. Unfortunately, my leg's super loose, so I'm going to have to replace it anyway. But until then, at least it's here. And then Entertainment Earth. We have a love-hate relationship. The people at their customer service know who I am, and they don't like me. But whatever. They actually did something phenomenal and got some figures out to me several months early. These are the Retro Spider-Man wave that aren't supposed to drop until September. Thank God
I'm jealous.
Thank God I got them before September. September was shaping up to be like $1,000 month, and I am not about to spend that much money within 1 month.
I'm hoping that movie trading company is going to have these because I really...
You got to think about it, though. Like, I think September, we get just part of the new G.I. Joe wave, possibly? At least that's what it's being said. We're getting... Deadpool. The Deadpool wave is supposed to drop in September.
Unless you find them on Macari.
All of the freaking Star Wars wave of the Rebels being re-released, as well as all of the new wave.
Yeah, the holiday season's shaping up. Anyway,
all of that. But regardless, I got this wave, and I actually love every single figure that came in this wave. Electro, I never owned Electro.
Figs.
Like Electro, I owned the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one from the movie. And
I don't have Electro either.
So I love that figure, but I wanted a more classic-looking Electro as well, and this one gave me that figure, and he looks great.
In comparison to the other one that we kind of all missed out on, that is clearly the better one.
You have to spend like $80 to get that figure now? No, not going to happen. Green Goblin. I know you don't really like this Goblin, but
I like the colors. I don't like the head.
So I didn't like the head at first, but when I got it in hand, after seeing the picture that actually does come on the box...
Does that one come with the Norman Osborn head?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
It does come with a Norman Osborn head. It does come with the bomb, everything like that. I love this Green Goblin over the other ones we've gotten before. I would rather have those ridiculous eyes in comparison to some of the other ones.
Well, I mean, you didn't get a Norman Osborn head with that one. So.
Yeah, so I actually really love this figure, so that's the one that's going to go up on my shelf. Gwen Stacy and the Mary Jane head. It's Gwen Stacy. I never thought we'd get Gwen Stacy.
And it's not a bad fig.
It's not. It's great. It's, it has trouble standing, but it's wearing high heels.
Toss me that one. I want to check the buck on that one again. Is that a new buck?
Probably most of it. So Gwen itself is pretty great.
It's a new buck.
The Mary Jane head looks phenomenal. I never got any of the other Mary Jane figures that ever came out, like the one that was in that 2-pack. So I never got that one. So I kind of made with my SDC Jessica Jones body, took the arms off of that, put a Captain Marvel jacket on. It's a little loose in the arms,
It's not a bad kit bash.
But overall, like I have Mary Jane Watson now, and I'm very happy. Peter Parker's phenomenal. The half Peter, half Spider-Man head looks great. It's phenomenal. I love that head. I did not like the dorky glasses that came on it, though.
Aww.
So I removed those glasses on the Peter Parker head, and it looks great. And then, of course, Spider-Man is a phenomenal figure. He was meant to be last. I forgot Daredevil. But whatever, we're here. Spider-Man looks phenomenal. He moves phenomenally. He is hands down probably going to end up in top 10 figures of the year. My leg, unfortunately, got a little loose, so I'm going to have to buy another one. But I was going to buy like 3 anyway because I love Spider-Man.
It's a good... It feels good to pose and mess around with. The joints are very good on it.
Yes, they're phenomenal. And then, of course, we do have Armored Daredevil. Brand new sculpt, 100%. I love this figure. It looks great.
And with it being 100% new, I'm kind of distraught about no butterfly joints.
You know, we're here. It doesn't
come
matter.
On, give me butterfly joints.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have it. But it's okay. He does come with a Matt Murdock has as well. But I mean, we have like 3 of those, and I already have.
It's not the same Cyclops head, right?
It's not.
Okay.
But the figure itself, phenomenal. I'm happy to have it. And then of course I got an import figure from Japan. I finally got my first Kamen Rider from Kamen Rider 01.
There you go.
Yes, I do know which one it's from. This is his Rising Hopper form. I looked it up. I love it. It looks great. Very happy to have it.
Yeah, I'm a big Kamen Rider
I
fan,
paid half the price for it to come from Japan than Big Bad Toy Store wanted to sell it to me for.
I mean, we don't have to worry about a lot of things import wise. We can go around them now.
Yeah, I'm happy to have it. I now want more Kamen Rider figures, but we'll see what happens. But otherwise, that's it.
Congrats. Good stuff.
That's all we got.
Good pickups this week.
It's actually surprising. I thought we weren't going to have much considering, but then you went on a Figma crazy spend. I got lucky from Entertainment Earth. And then I literally found these Star Wars figures yesterday. So
I love perusing the Bay of E. So
I guess we go on to some action figure news.
All right. Well,
do we want to start off with the big boy?
Let's start off with the big boy.
Just kick it off with the big boy.
Yesterday, they had the Fans First Friday.
Yeah.
From Hasbro, presenting some new Marvel Legends stuff.
I will say, before we talk about the big boy, that I was a little disappointed in Fans First Friday overall. I think the announcement was cool, but I was expecting them to at least tell us when the SDC stuff was going to go up for order so I could get my orders in and know what we're getting for Power Rangers, probably G.I. Joe, and I know that it was Marvel-based, so I wasn't expecting those to be revealed, but... And then, of course, like the Marvel stuff, because they told us that comic and movie fans were going to be super happy about the SDC stuff. But then they were like, we're going to wait till Tuesday. And I was like, okay.
You ungrateful urchin.
I'm impatient.
I'll beat that greed out of you.
I'm very impatient.
And friggin' Oliver Twist.
It's ridiculous how impatient I am about these toys.
Yes, you are. Anyway.
Keep going.
They had a huge one. We already got a tease of the leg of a Sentinel, but now we get the whole enchilada. So 26 inches tall, right?
God, this thing is massive.
Yep. This is going to be their next HasLab project. It needed 7,000
it needed 6,000 backers to be done. It is already done.
We're done.
Finished.
I will be backing this probably tomorrow. The current backer count is 6,238 as of Saturday at 2 p.m.
I personally cannot back it. I do think the figure looks amazing.
You have 44 days.
I can't do it. It's not happening. One, I don't have the room. I barely have the room for the one that they have it compared to.
Look, I'm not saying that maybe you need to go on a robbery spree or anything.
I cannot afford this one, but it looks amazing.
The rich got plenty of money.
Dude, it's got 72 points of articulation. It looks phenomenal. It comes with a figure.
The price on this is $350.
That does include shipping. Does not include tax.
That includes shipping?
That includes shipping. Does not include tax.
How nice of them. Anyway, yeah, that's usually how they go. Like, they will stop taking orders 11:59 on 8/24/2020. So yeah, let's see, 26.3 inches tall, LEDs in the head and chest. You will need two AAA batteries for it.
Comes with an 18-inch accessory of a
Bendable
bendy wire.
I know, right?
To hold your mutants. It also comes with a 6-inch Bastion figure, is what it's called, but he comes with an alternate head to make Sentinel Prime because those ballsy boys decided to say, so when you buy 3 of them and you don't need 3 Bastions, you can have these army builders.
And apparently you get some Marvel Insider points. Who cares? But
they have not only have they already hit the 6,000, they have already revealed the tier, because they're doing tiers as well for depending on how many backers they get. Tier 1 unlocks at 7,000, Tier 2 unlocks at 8,000, Tier 3 unlocks at 9,000.
Yep.
Tier 1, they've shown it's a Marvel Legends Master Mold alternate head accessory.
Now, here's the thing. Everyone in that chat for this were whining and bitching that this should have been Master Mold. Okay, now you can get Master Mold. Shut up.
You better buy 2 of them.
Shut up. No, I'm not buying. Look, I am not buying 2 of these. Ain't no way in hell.
Hey, man, you are limited up to 5.
Oh, well, gee. Maybe if I, hit the lotto big or something between. But yeah, you get a Master Mold head. Looks like it has light up eyes as well. Awesome. What do you think they could possibly unlock at 2 and 3, though?
I want to say we're going to get another accessory for the Sentinel, and then we'll probably get another figure.
Another tentacle, maybe?
I don't think it's going to be another tentacle. It's probably going to be some kind of arm attachment, like the tentacle, but it's probably not. I don't know.
Blast effect, maybe?
Maybe some. I mean, they say that they painted the jet boosters. It's possible it could come with a stand.
What if they had like a blast effect that could go all the way down to the ground?
Yeah,
what if it was cause since this thing's so big,
look at the Iron Man. Look at the Iron Man 2020 that we're using for a stand right here. Yeah. They may give us a blast effect for something like that to hold it up, which I could understand that they would need to get to 9,000 if that's most likely the case. But I mean, I don't know too much about the Sentinels to be able to be like, yeah, that's what I want.
I would love to see like a hand blast effect that goes all the way down to the ground, and it's so wide you could actually put a figure inside of it.
It would be cool.
Because you've seen all those images of characters getting blasted, and they're like, in the beam.
You can go ahead and you can back the HasLabs project right now on Hasbro Pulse. It's like Jason said, you do have 44 days left. I think, for us, I mean, we released these on Tuesday, so you probably have about 40 days left.
So download, you better go donate some plasma,
If you don't, you can cry in the corner with me. I need company.
But yeah, it looks great. I'm getting it. I'm going to back it. Looks great.
Let's stick with Marvel. We'll talk with, a lot of our stuff overlaps anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So we had Marvel Monday. Marvel Monday, they basically reveal one figure and they put it up for pre-order. So this time around, it's a part of the fan channel stuff, which we got Toxin. I ordered it.
Look, I know this thing just reuses the body mold of Monster Venom.
It does.
But they're going to get their money's worth out of it. But you know what? This is a proper Toxin.
But I mean, it has Toxin's head. It has a new repainted deco. And then the giant accessory they put on the back.
Whatever figures in the mouths. And
this thing, we've gotten Toxin before. Yeah, I never got it.
It sucked.
So I never got that figure. So for me,
it was so unimpressive.
This is perfect. This is a figure that I want. This is the figure that I want to put up against any of my Venoms and have him being incredibly intimidated by the size of this symbiote.
I love the little heads. That's that piece on the back there.
This thing.
And that head, man.
Here's the thing.
With the things over the eyes, it looks so organic.
It's so gorgeous. I want this.
It's gross.
This is supposed to hit in November. It is fan channel. You can go ahead and order it around places like GameStop, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, all those places. Hasbro Pulse. I ordered mine already. I think I ordered mine on Amazon, actually, because I didn't want to give Entertainment. They were giving me a pain that day. But I'm excited for it. That's the thing about fan channel stuff, though, is if you don't like this, you don't have to get it.
No. It's interesting looking.
I absolutely love this, so I'm ready.
All right, we're sticking with...
let's stick with... No, I think we got a few more things from Marvel.
What do we got from Marvel?
God, me and you, we put stuff around. Are we wanting to stick with Marvel or are we wanting to stick with Hasbro?
Let's stick with Hasbro.
Okay, if we stick with Hasbro, hey, I heard you like G.I. Joes.
Oh, I do like G.I. Joes. By the way, like I said, you guys need to go, I don't think I said it, but go check out an interview we did with Bobby Valla of the Valaverse and the new proprietor of the Action Force line. We had a really good talk with him.
It was a phenomenal talk. We were looking forward to his figures.
Boy, he dropped some knowledge on us too, didn't he?
Did you know that he's making an alternate hat for the G.I. Joe line?
Well, as a former member of the military, we do need a proper cover on Gung Ho, and that was not a proper cover. That's like that tan hat I wear all the time.
Yeah.
That's not a 6-point cover.
No.
But Bobby got us.
Bobby's got it. So if you go and help out at Valorverse, you can get that hat. Because one of the first figures they announced, which was the only Joe in this wave, is Gung Ho.
Gung Ho looks really good. Comes with 3 different weapons here. Man,
so we've talked about this.
I love this mohawk.
we don't like the space weapons. We don't. I like
I'm okay with the space weapons.
I like the overall look, and some of the space weapons I'm cool with. Like the one Duke came with, phenomenal. I don't like the one Snake Eyes came with, but Gung Ho looks great. He's reusing the Roadblock body, which is gonna make him as tall as Roadblock, which is fine in my opinion. But
well, he's definitely got some new pieces on there.
He may be a little shorter, but
he's got new forearm guards. Of course, the jacket's new. The lower legs. I mean, BDU pants are BDU pants. I'm not really going to nitpick about that. It does look good. I love the assortment of weapons because one of these is like a legit shotgun. Okay, and a grenade launcher. It looks like just an upgrade of what we currently have.
So the next figure, we start moving into strictly Cobra at this point, and I hear you have a new daddy.
Oh boy! So
I'm gonna let you talk about this one.
Back in the day, they repainted Destro with a gold head and some colors so loud you'd need earmuffs to look at them. But it is Pimp Daddy Destro. I'm sorry, I meant Profit Director Destro.
Pimp Daddy.
Look, I love the artwork for this box, by the way, because he looks so smug.
This is one of those figures that I'm so happy that... So I'm not ordering this one. I don't need this one. I don't want this one. But this is one of those times where the plastic is just... Like, the box is just the trash between me and the toy, because the inconsistency with the artwork bothers me. So I'm just glad I just threw this away.
But he comes with these ridiculous shades, a leopard cape, some money on fire. I had my wife laughing at this. I know Destro already had the gold chain, but man, this figure makes me so happy, and I gotta have it. I gotta have Pimp Daddy. I mean, Profit Director Destro.
To us, it's Pimp Daddy Destro. I will be getting him. Like I said, I don't need him. Now, the next one I was excited about. He got kind of leaked beforehand, and we're gonna talk about Network. We gotta talk about it. So they revealed that the next G.I. Joe Classified series was gonna have Cobra Commander. We knew he was coming. Mm-hmm. Everyone was complaining about the look. I personally think it looks phenomenal. I love the way
I love that he's skinnier.
Yeah, I love the way this Cobra Commander looks. Now, they had announced that Cobra Commander was going to be available for pre-order on the Network app. He was supposed to come out in September. I want to say most of the other ones come out in October or November. Mm-hmm. But he was supposed to be available for Network. I set an alarm to get Cobra Commander on the Network app. The Network app immediately asks for your address and your credit card info. And I was like, okay, I'm about to get scammed. Whatever, here, let's go for it. So
you still did it, you idiot.
I put in my information, and I waited. And what happened is that when we were in there, I could not load the app properly. I got to the Cobra Commander page, which had a different looking Cobra Commander, by the way.
The light blue one?
The light blue one.
I like
and in that version, they even had a guy playing in the background, playing with the figure. He was like, look at the Cobra Commander. Let me show you everything. And he was like showing you the posing, the articulation, the sculpt. And he was messing with the light blue one. That's the one he had.
Okay.
So I assumed that's the one that we were going to get. I did not successfully get this figure. I was not able to add it into a cart. Every time I went to go hit add, it would spin and spin and then shut itself down, and I would come back. And after about 15 minutes of messing with this app, and you can hear me actually messing with the app on one of my buddy's Twitch streams. We're playing Smash, and I tell him, hold on, I got to go get this figure. And I can't get the figure, and eventually it's just sold out. And people were buying like 5 to 6 of them. And that's the thing. What normally happens when you buy 5 or 6, Jason?
They stop you.
But who's the person buying 5 or 6?
Scalpers.
That's the fun part. Most people here weren't scalpers because when you were hitting the button to try to check out, it was a glitch in the system that sometimes were accidentally adding multiple to your cart without letting you know you were adding multiple. So some people who were trying to buy 1 ended up buying 5.
So they completely and utterly...
This was botched. Now, according to what I could figure out about Network is like an app that sells fashion accessories. Right. It sells like shoes, but apparently they had sold other figures before that I didn't know about. No one really knew about Network. It came out of nowhere. Hasbro just decided to partner with them. I was confused.
Hopefully they never do this shit again.
But here's the thing. It's not even the blue one you're getting. It's the normal navy blue one that's coming out as a mass release later. Anyway, they had sent them a factory sample on accident. So then Network made an announcement that said, you are getting the navy blue one. Then Hasbro Pulse said it was our fault. We sent them the wrong one. And then Network came back and said it was an accident and everything was a mess. And
Holy crap.
Then the G.I. Joe Fan First Friday came out, to which Hasbro then re-explained that it was an accident. And if you were on Network, you did get the navy blue one. But people really wanted that royal blue one. I did. I liked the way I liked the way the royal blue one looked. So they decided to go ahead and start producing because it wasn't meant to be produced. They started producing it, and now you can buy the Regal version, is what they're calling it, on Hasbro Pulse only. So
this is crap.
So you can go to Hasbro Pulse and order the Regal version, which is light blue and gold, which is ridiculous because if you look at the box art, that's the color of the Regal version. The box drawing has him in the light blue with the gold and the gold weapons and everything like that. But then the figure itself won't be. So I'm getting 2 Cobra Commanders.
This is a complete... I can't describe this without using the word cluster.
It was an absolute mess. Terrible mess. But you know what? I have a Cobra Commander on pre-order.
Okay.
I have the Regal Cobra Commander on pre-order. But you know what? I'm good with it. Jason, there was another figure that was announced.
All right. Well, no, there were 2 more that were announced.
I figured we would like to go with main release, and then we'll both talk about the Amazon one.
Okay, well, we're getting the Red Ninja, which this is a perfect army building figure, and he comes with every single weapon that came with the deluxe Snake Eyes.
It's true.
Damn, y'all, but that's cool. It's actually a really good-looking figure. Is it funny that I thought that all of these... I thought they were bald-headed wearing headbands when I first looked at them. I thought, oh, look, all the ninjas are brothers. That's good. But no, that's actually their hood.
So I really like the way the Red Ninjas look. They look great. I only want one personally, but I'm excited.
It would be very easy to get 2 of them. Yeah, from a distance, I thought they were all bald. I was like, oh, look, all Brother Ninja team. How progressive of Cobra. But no, it's not.
It's not.
But they look really good.
They do.
They have I love the holsters on the back that'll fit all.
They found a way to put every single weapon on top of that figure.
Every single one on there because it looks like they don't get all of them.
It is every single weapon. They have it. There's a picture from the back.
There we go.
There is every single weapon can fit on the Ninja.
Wow. Kudos, man. Very nicely done. So, okay.
We have a final figure to talk about. His name is Pimp Daddy Destro. And I'm sorry.
No, we
Amazon.
are getting an Amazon exclusive Arctic Mission Storm Shadow. I said Snowstorm. That's also a G.I. Joe we need to get.
Hey, man, if I can't pronounce Plu Kloon properly, you can say Snowstorm, okay?
Well, the Storm Shadow, while they say Arctic Mission, this is actually Storm Shadow's look after he went good in G.I. Joe.
This is a specific look. They did say we are going to get another Storm Shadow.
That we're getting this one released first, though.
But that's the thing, though. This is an exclusive, so it's only through Amazon, which I've already ordered. But in the main line, we will get another Storm Shadow. Yeah. But I like the way this one looks.
I've always loved this look on Storm Shadow.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm excited for it.
His redemption costume.
I have the pre-order.
The gold on the Ashrakage symbol on his chest looks really good. He's got his bow. He's got a grappling hook.
This figure,
that familiar backpack of his with the arrows and the sword over it.
This figure is meant to come out in October.
Yep, I've already pre-ordered it as well. Looks good, and also we're getting to that inconsistency in box art thing again because that is clearly more animation than what we saw in the main line. So,
it's true, but you know what?
The fig looks great.
I just sent something else. Ignore that. But overall, I do think that I think Storm Shadow looks great. I'm excited for him. I mean, especially knowing that we're going to get a different one down the line, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, they can easily reuse that head.
So
I think that's all. Oh well,
let's stick with. We're on Amazon and we're on Hasbro.
Well, I was going to mention since we did talk to Bobby, they did release a new figure from the line, a licensee got, and that is Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh,
a tin hut with removable hat, glasses. I love the knife that comes with the little eagle head on it. That looks good, man.
It does.
I'm just surprised. We got G.I. Joe coming out, and who gets the license for Sergeant Slaughter? But Action Force.
I know, right?
But you know what? It's like we talked about. We're just going to mix these all together and have one big cohesive military unit.
We did mention that in the actual interview that we were there. We also mentioned that our likenesses were available. You know, he just needs to let us know.
Good luck on that one.
I know, right? It was just...
But yeah,
if I can't put it out there, then what's the point?
Hey, we all want our 6-inch military line figure. So anyway, moving on to some Amazon exclusives.
So I have, as the prime example of a man who is so impatient for new figures, but has also turned a 360 corner on a complete line, I have been dying to get more Power Rangers. So on Thursday, we've had some leaks. We've been talking about leaks before. I don't think we've talked about them on the show, but Jason and I talk about them all the time outside. Officially, 3 of the leaks were confirmed. One of the leaks is going to be you can order on Hasbro Pulse right now, which is the Mighty Morphin red helmet. So that is available. That's going to run you about $100. If I can buy another display case, I might get it to go next to my other 2.
You're going to get it.
I'm going to get it.
Even though your big-ass head can't get in there.
Yes, I cannot. My head cannot fit in the White Ranger helmet. It could fit in the green one that I own from Bandai, but not this one.
I would also like to point out that we did have this conversation. He mentioned my head couldn't fit in there either.
Your head is bigger than mine.
It is not.
That said, it looks great. It honestly looks better than the one the Bandai one released, so I'm excited about it. But then, of course, they dropped a few other ones. We'll start with 2 Amazon exclusives. Jason, I hear you like SPD.
Oh, I love Deca Ranger and SPD. And we got the Omega Ranger with his Uniforce cycle. Now, we did get a leak for this a couple of months ago on French Amazon.
We have gotten tons of leaks,
and
actually.
This is going to be our first vehicle
in
the Lightning Collection line.
And it's only $10 for the vehicle.
Yeah, sure, it's $10.
It's $20 for the figure, and it's $10. The whole figure itself is $30.
Looks good. I mean, we did point out they did not paint the Morpher on Omega Ranger.
This is the only one they didn't paint the Morpher on.
Hey, you know what? I've been getting into miniature painting. I got this. I got this.
I'll just bring mine over to you to paint. But yeah, no, it looks great. The bike looks great. I personally still haven't watched a bunch of Power Rangers just personally. I stopped after a while, but now I'm getting into Super Sentai, and I have watched some of the Deca Ranger stuff. I watched the movie, I think, Deca Ranger 10 years later.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was really great. But I really liked this. I really liked this character itself. So it does not come with any alternate head.
No.
I mean, they showed him briefly for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but it was mainly energy or whatever.
But it does come with some alternate hands. It comes with a weird... Did he have a lightning effect power? Because I never watched that.
He would always like charge energy and like bash it through the ground. Not really a lightning effect, but he would...
Well, they're giving us a lightning effect.
So,
but I didn't see any weapons. I didn't see anything like that.
Omega Ranger shouldn't have any weapons.
It's just him and the bike.
And it looks good. I'm going to have to paint that Morpher, though. Now, the other Amazon exclusive, though...
Wait. This one and the one we're about to talk about, they both come out in August. It says August 1st. My Amazon says I'm getting them August 17th.
Mine says August 5th.
So, well, I also paid for free shipping.
Oh, Prime.
Yeah, I didn't. So, you know what? Worst case, I just cancel my orders and let you order it from Prime, and I'll just get introduced to Buddy. We'll just see how it goes. But overall, mine says it'll come August 17th, but there is another set that we got leaked a while back.
I do want to get into this a little bit, so go ahead.
This one we did talk about. So this is the Psycho Ranger team pack. We are getting all 5 Psycho Rangers together. Runs you about $100. Yes, that does mean if you bought multiples of the red Psycho Ranger or the blue, it is worthless to you now. But we are getting every single one of them. We're getting red, blue, green. Green comes out Hasbro Pulse. Red, blue, yellow, pink, and black.
Yeah. So here's my question. Why are we getting these 5 as a box set when we've already gotten red in a box set and blue as a GameStop exclusive?
We're starting to get to that point where we're most likely going to get some form of crossover. It's the same reason why, even though Rita and Zed are a 2-pack, we've already gotten Zed.
This is true.
So
we get Zed with different paint job.
With different hands, but ultimately we are getting Zed again. So we're starting to get into that point where we're most likely going to hit some of the re-releases, which is dumb, but because they've already got money saved on the whole fact that certain Power Rangers are going to still use the same mold.
I think some of these are scheduled to be GameStop exclusives.
It might have been. I'm happy I got what I got. I will say my Psycho Red is ridiculously loose, and I almost bought another. Yeah, it's stupid loose. And when the sale was happening,
we get an energy effect with this one for his weapon, so that's different.
You had an energy effect, I think.
Did we have really for Psycho Red? I don't think we did.
It may not have been Psycho Red. It may have been Galaxy.
It was Galaxy.
But I almost bought another Galaxy in Psycho Red just to get another Psycho Red, but I missed the opportunity. But now here I go.
You dodged a bullet there.
I did dodge a bullet. I almost paid $20 for it again.
It doesn't look like blue comes with an energy effect, though.
No, I don't think anyone but Red does.
No, Red's got one. Yellow has one. The one that's kind of like the spark out that attaches to blades. And then Pink's got the pink arrow like we've seen with with the two archer
I like Black's weapon.
I do too. But this is a good box set. I'm curious as to why we're getting this as a box set. We've already gotten 2 of them, but hey.
I think that at this point it's just to say one and done. Okay. It's just to say, hey, here's the Psycho Ranger mold. We gave you the green one.
Isn't it a shame that we're going to get the first completed team is
first technically completed team is the Psycho Rangers, including the green one, because the green one's coming this week.
Zach regular yet.
This is true. So, sticking with Hasbro, because you know how much we love them, Hasbro. I'm pretty sure we have more Hasbro stuff to talk about because I know I have something Hasbro related to talk about. Hey, Jason. I'm officially announcing on the show that I am going to start collecting Transformers. So Hasbro recently announced that they are making a Transformers Red line. These Transformers are non-transformable. We get perfect robot modes. And they announced the fact that there will be no kibble. This is the closest sculpt you will ever get to G1 designs called Transformers Red line. And so far they've shown us Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Soundwave. And I will get them all. Ooh. And I am selling all of the Transformers that I own already. Say goodbye to all the ones I already got. This is where I'm going.
So do they transform?
They don't.
Well, then they ain't Transformers.
They are perfect for me.
I will die on this hill.
However,
I cannot believe you don't deserve Transformers.
Nah, I love it.
Ungrateful urchin.
I'm gonna bring one of those every single time I come over here.
No, it is banned. I'm
gonna buy a second one, and I'm gonna hide it in your Transformers.
We try to keep the cursing off of this show. I'm so down. You know what? I'm doing most of this I think it's funny. But okay, fine. Y'all can have your half-ass Transformers.
Guys, he's got like 8 shelves of Transformers here.
But that's fine.
It'd be so easy to hide just
one. You can have
one.
Your half-ass Transformers. I will not be supporting this abomination, this lie.
Well, this should make you feel a little better since you have hatred for this line for some reason. They are going to make it a little difficult for me to get them. They are Walmart exclusives.
Oh, God.
So,
okay.
I may never find them.
I do want that pain to be dry. Oh, I had another thing to add to the table, Walmart exclusive. I found the Raph and Casey 2-pack.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was really happy to get that one, too.
Oh, yeah, those look good.
I had to go.
Pass me Casey.
Yeah, here, I'm going to go ahead and hand them off to you. But, dude, these... Yeah, I got all of his weapons in his bag.
I know there's not supposed to be a face under here, but I know there's a small sculpt, because obviously they can't just put nothing there.
I love the Raph too. So look at that coat. Man.
Well, Raph is the only one I kept, but I don't need another one for just to have a cloth on it.
The hat pegs, the bandana pegs in through the hat, and I dig that.
Casey does look cool.
Oh yeah.
Randy recently revealed. Not intentionally, the fans kind of pointed it out, that the actor who plays Casey Jones officially gave approval to use his likeness. Now, there's no deal in place. There is no deal in place. But he did come forward and say that the reason he didn't want a figure is because he thought it'd be creepy to have his face on a doll, as he quoted it. Mm-hmm. And he didn't want his face on a figure in other people's houses. He thought that'd be creepy. But after being talked to by multiple people,
including the wonderful Judith Hogue, who played April O'Neil in the original TMNT movie,
they convinced him that fans need this, so he is going to approve, and most likely that means you'll most likely have to get another one, which is fine because I will buy another one because I don't want a permanent mask on. So, but if we get a likeness deal actually in place, I will go buy Casey Jones. I would have mine
displayed like when he would pull the mask up like over his head. I love that Judith Hogue was presented with this question in her live stream when she was streaming the anniversary of the movie, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a talk with him." Like it sounded very caring.
Yeah,
like,
she really does care.
Immediately after that, she's like,
"You know that just like us, she also wants a toy of herself."
Don't you just love her?
I do.
And so I'm not sure she's got one in the works.
I am not a TMNT fan. It should be stated that I like the Turtles. I do love the Turtles, but I never really watched the stuff. I watched the original movie when it came out. I watched the Michael Bay movies as well. And I did watch occasionally a part of the series, but I did not watch a lot of the series. So I'm not a diehard collector fan. I watched the Batman animated movie, and I do own all of those Turtles. But the only other figure that I own Turtle-wise is this one, except without the stuff on it. I would buy Casey, because I like having human people for my NECA collection.
And they're only getting like 2 of these per store.
Yeah, it's 2 per store. You will have to...
And it was totally ruined online.
There are other ways that you can eventually get these figures, but the problem is the shipping you have to pay is ridiculous. And I don't mean scalpers. There is a website for NECA.
Yeah. So, good luck. I was lucky on my second Walmart I found them.
So let's go
back on to news.
Let's go back onto Hasbro real quick, and then we'll switch back over to NECA since we're talking about them.
Well, I did want to talk about one. I got some Hasbro news. They are coming out with. Well, we got the Ecto 1, the Ecto Tron figure. Well, we're getting another crossover vehicle.
Yes, we are.
It is the DeLorean, his name
looks okay.
Is Gigawatt. It's boxy, it's basic, but you know what?
God,
it is a transforming DeLorean, and I am here for it. He's got the flux capacitor in his chest.
It's true. I do like...
And he has the electric hook.
I like the way the DeLorean ultimately looks, but like I said, I don't collect Transformers.
And the tires fold down to do like the Back to the Future 2 look for the DeLorean. Look, if they could just make all of the wonderful 80s vehicles into Transformers, give me KITT, give me the A-Team's van, I will take them all. Give me Magnum PI's car that will transform into something. Give me Airwolf. Remember Airwolf? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you're too old for that. Okay, I am all for 80s vehicles turning into Transformers. Give me this line. So that's all I have to say. If you were trying to pre-order this, well, you should know that it did not happen. It will be released in October for a mass release. It'll be kind of like Ectotron. You could not get him at first, and then after a while, he just became widely available. So,
last thing I have for Hasbro is for another one of the gaming greats that we're getting. We are getting a new release or re-release with a face-printed head sculpt of Jango Fett. So
Which face is under my Jango over there?
It's probably Jango, but. That's the thing, though, is I never got the original Jango Fett, so I will be getting this one.
Can you pull mine off the shelf and see what's under his helmet?
He's going to run you about $25, and he's a GameStop exclusive, though.
Oh, God. Anyway.
That's what my troopers ran me.
Okay. Well, while you pull that down, I do have one last bit of Hasbro news. This is more Hasbro Takara. Yeah, you're probably going to knock some stuff over. But
I'm aware.
But you can do your best not to. Anyway, we did get some images of the new Masterpiece Ratchet from the movie line.
Yeah, it's Jango.
Yeah, but
it doesn't look bad.
I'm kind of comparing. But anyway, Masterpiece Ratchet from the movie looks really good. I love this figure. And this is the last one I need to complete like the first Autobot team from the movie. Starscream will be coming. And what's also amazing, we're going to be getting these at Target as well. Here's the thing. They're like $60 cheaper at Target than they are through the import sites. But do I want to risk not being able to find it at Target?
No,
you
don't. I would.
But here's the thing. I don't see this selling very well at Target. I see this becoming a shelf warmer.
Target's so weird. Target is one of those things that it'll just say, hey, we're going to put this in here that nobody asked for. But then the stuff they do want, they don't put in.
I mean, we've got shipping problems and everything with the current conditions of the world. Like, have you seen the Spawn with the sword yet?
No, I haven't seen it in person.
I mean, with the axe. I'm sorry, with the axe.
I haven't. Dallas, for some reason, we're only one of the biggest cities in the world. And we don't get figures. And I'm going to talk about that here in a minute when I went on my toy hunt this morning.
So I'm trying to look at the head. Okay, I've got the head up for that Jango.
The head is drastically different, but the one you have isn't bad. So you wouldn't have to pull the trigger if you didn't want to.
You're right. I see it. Yeah.
Like I said, I never got Jango, so for me, this is perfect.
And it's a good fig. So it looks like it's the same body and everything. It's just a new, nothing. It looks like they cleaned up the paint though.
They did.
This one has all these speckles and crap on it.
All right, sir. Let's move on to NECA. And
all right.
all the NECA news this week is all their exclusives. They announced an exclusive a day. I won't be getting any of them. But that is okay, because you can. All of their exclusives lined up in this order. I don't actually have a specific order they have.
Okay.
But they went ahead and they did announce that they are releasing an electric Predator.
Love the look of this thing.
It does look good. The box apparently lights up as well. So he's got electricity going
Always
through
something extra with the...
Probably, on the packaging. But he comes with a human skull. He comes with alternate hands. He does come with a weapon. Everything
All of them have that effect.
Except for the skull come with that effect.
Which the skull shouldn't.
Yeah, so it's got some translucent plastics to it, which is fine. Everyone's going to love that. But overall, it looks good. I don't collect Predators.
I think for other Predator collectors, they're going to love this.
Absolutely. The only Predator in my collection is the Yellow Lantern Predator that I got from that one.
Especially with that light
from
effect.
Last year's exclusive.
This is going to be perfect for a shelf for people that collect Predators.
Exactly.
And they're going to love it. The other one looks really creepy to me.
You're gonna go alien?
The Day Glow Big Chap. Holy crap. Look at that thing. I don't know what it is about, like, if something looks radioactive, it makes it scarier to me.
It's even worse.
Look at that thing, man. It looks like you would try to come in contact with it and it would squish. Like it would be soft and you'd be like, ah!
It looks phenomenal. I do think this one looks pretty good as well. But again, I don't own any alien figures.
But I think,
But for alien collectors, this is definitely
going to be awesome on their shelf.
Yeah. One of the other ones they announced was going to be Gremlins.
What the hell is up with this?
So this particular Gremlin,
man, you need this for all of your Gremlins.
Is the unofficial Summer Games figure, and it is definitely the Gremlin. He's got a Speedo on. He's got some flippers.
That is a cloth Speedo too.
He's got a full on. This is something Bryce would get.
I would be surprised if Bryce didn't get this.
And he has the Olympic torch. So he is your Gremlins exclusive for NECA. I own one Gremlin figure, and it's Gizmo. And I don't mess with Gizmo because his eyes bother the crap out of me. But finally, we have one more exclusive figure. It's going to run you about $125. Again, I am not a TMNT collector. But Jason, do you want to talk about it? I feel like you're giggling.
Back
over
in
here.
the day, at the height of the Turtles' popularity, and I'd say this was definitely part of the descent of their popularity, but they went on a staged production tour coming out of their shells, and it was basically the suits with a lot of accoutrement of bedazzling and sparkles and glasses and denim jackets.
Sneakers.
They appeared on Oprah when they did this crap. I never saw it. Jason was poor, but I was aware of it, and they would sing songs and reenact stunts on stage. It was a thing, okay? And I'll leave it at that. NECA is reproducing this in a 4-pack, and I don't need this.
This is not going to be a mass market thing.
I don't need this.
This was specific for their exclusives.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to run you about $125. If you want all of the additional accessories in the box, it's going to run you an extra $20. But
yeah, the roadie case that comes with it. I love the packaging. I love the packaging for it.
It looks great. The thing about, they haven't announced exactly when you can go and buy these figures, but they have announced that they will also be Walmart exclusives. Because of the fact of everything that's going on in the world, they are going to be releasing them at Walmart, which has kind of been happening. You can find certain past exclusives at Walmart. I have not been lucky enough to find the NECA Superman, but
I haven't seen it either.
Either have I. I've given up. It's not happening. I sold my NECA Batman, which I think
I had a friend that maybe spotted the Green Lantern one.
That's the one I own. I would like the Batman one again if I found the Superman, but I didn't, so there's really no harm there. But you can find these at Walmart. Good luck.
I was actually surprised. I found the Raffin case, to be truthful with you.
The scalpers, they're difficult. That's it for NECA.
All right, you want to do a little bit of figure arts? They did a showing this week.
Sure, we can talk about figure arts and Amazing Yamaguchi at the same time.
Okay, so over in Japan, they had a big figure arts event and released some more stuff coming out.
A lot of the stuff that they are releasing, though, is going to be basically re-releases.
So we got to look at Final Battle Thor.
Final Battle Thor with a lot of accessory.
Effects, which
looks too busy. It's not going to look...
I'll give you that one.
It won't look great on my shelf.
I'll give you that one. It does look busy.
That said, Hasbro, make me this figure.
Oh, yeah. Hasbro needs to make this figure. We get a Scarlet Witch during the final battle with the glowing red eyes.
That is the only thing that's new about that figure.
Yep. Looks good, though.
But if you missed it, there you go.
We get a Doctor Strange with a couple more effects, and he's got that fire sword scimitar thing.
Got the sword. He's also got some closed eyes head sculpt with the time accessory. So... that's pretty neat.
But the main standout from all this, really, that I liked is the Tony Stark Iron Man snap.
The I am Iron Man snap.
Look at the pose, the head,
the damage.
Yeah.
This one I'll get.
This is a good one. I mean, this looks like it's right on the screen. That determined look on Tony's face as he knows, I'm about to ruin your world.
I'm about to die, but it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
They also did show Endgame Thanos with an Infinity Gauntlet as well, the proper one.
Oh, sorry.
He does come with the double-edged swords as well. There was one more figure, but I couldn't figure out what it was because they didn't really show it. But, I mean, they're good. I like them. If I owned more figure arts of like Avengers stuff and it wasn't Hasbro related, then I would probably worry about getting these. But ultimately, I only own like... 2?
Oh, but they look good. They look good.
They do look good.
Moving along, we're going to go to some Amazing Yamaguchi.
I will not be getting this.
This cable, I don't understand that. This is what I'm trying to wrap my brain around here. I thought you would be all on board for this Amazing Yamaguchi cable because it comes with a different head, 3 different eye effects, 2 guns, well actually 2 pistols, 2 rifles that combine into an even bigger I'ma mess you up gun. And it poses so well.
It looks great. I'm not in the market to buy, unless I truly love a franchise. And I mean truly love it. Like I'm a diehard fan. I don't go and spend the huge amount of money to get it. So like I liked the Harley Quinn one because I really liked that design overall. And I wanted to give them a chance. It was
I gave you my bootleg Deadpool.
If it was a bootleg Deadpool, I'd put it up. But the point is like the Harley Quinn one I thought looked really great. So I got the Harley Quinn one. I loved the onomatopoeia effects. I'm a huge diehard fan for My Hero Academia. So I pre-ordered the Amazing Yamaguchi versions of Deku and All Might. So when those come out, but I will not say this doesn't look fantastic. Okay. This looks absolutely amazing. You're right. It's got the big guns. One of my big issues with it, which is a part of the knockoff, is they do not give you a plain yellow eye. You will always have that blasting effect coming out of that eye, which would bother me. But you're right. He looks enormous. He looks fantastic. He's very well sculpted. I think that anyone who is a huge diehard Amazing Yamaguchi fan, especially in their Marvel line, will love this. I'm just not one of them.
Okay, well, screw you, buddy.
I mean, wow, the hate mail's already coming in.
No. It does look good, and I can understand. I mean, I'm not getting it either. So
you got one more thing here you wanted to talk about. I believe Bryce would have really liked this.
Oh, okay. Crap. Let me get on that. So, Mezco 112, big fan of the line. They are coming out with a new Nosferatu figure, and this looks really good. I'm not into this line of figures, but I thought surely.
Bryce,
but then again, it's not 7-inch, so where would Bryce stand on this? Because let's face it, this looks really good. Comes with a massive amount of accessories with the coffin, 3 different heads, different hands, the keys, a lantern. Rats. Yeah, he comes with 6 rats.
Bryce is one of those fans that I can never pinpoint what he likes.
I know, right?
I know he loves cloth goods.
Yes, he does.
I know he loves old school vintage figures.
And he loves horror.
This
checks all of the boxes for Bryce.
So I would think that this is something that Bryce would absolutely love because he likes Mezcos.
Do you think we could give me your money?
I think we could be like giving you
Bryce, give me your money.
Hey, man.
We need to put this in the chat and see how he reacts to it.
We already did. That's the thing. It's already in there.
Wondering, Bryce will be back in about 2 weeks. So he will be back on the show. But I think Bryce would go for this.
I do too. I think this is just right up his alley.
Those heads look so good.
I mean, I've only seen a little bit of this movie overall. But I know
that looks terrifying.
The video they made for it was phenomenal.
Yeah, this comes at me life size. I'm shooting. This looks good.
Yeah, no, I think Bryce would absolutely love this.
Especially the coffin accessory, man. That's a big accessory.
It's a big accessory. Mezco is doing a really good job at getting a lot of our money, but can I just point out, we don't have pictures for this. Mezco also has a way of teasing us to a point and then disappointing us. Mezco will like to tease future releases that they do as well, and they teased us with Scooby Doo. And I got so excited because I was like, my Popeye needs a friend.
Guys, he was hot for this one.
I was like, they are making a Mezco Scooby Doo. I guarantee you it might be like an exclusive to them. They're going to give us a Shaggy. I guarantee it.
The excitement off of this.
I was so happy because I missed out on Popeye that first time. I won't make that mistake again. So when they said Scooby Doo, I was like, I was all over it. And then they revealed that it is in fact a Mezco Scooby Doo, but it's a Build-A-Figure Scooby Doo, and you have to buy all four of the gang, and it's a part of their Living Dolls collection.
And they look creepy as hell.
They look stupid.
They look stupid creepy.
I hate them. I was so mad. When the moment I saw that they made baby dolls and gave one of them Shaggy's beard, and then they said build a Build-A-Figure. It's Scooby Doo, and that Scooby Doo looked worse than a $10 Playmates figure.
Like normally I laugh at your pain, not today. This was real. This was disappointing. Oh man, that looks. You sent me that picture. I was like, nah. I almost threw my phone. Like not threw it across the room. Like nah.
All I sent you 2 texts total. I sent you 2 texts, and it said, "God damn it, Mezco disappointed me." And you said, "Why? Did they show Scooby?" And I sent you the photo, and you said, "Hell no." And that was the end of that conversation.
Yeah. Why didn't they just? Maybe they will still, but this is a hard no pass. I hate how those dolls look. I hate how those dolls look with their big heads and tiny bodies.
We need to get away from that line now. I have three more things to talk about.
All right, go for it.
First one is stuff we've already known about, which is the DC Collectibles Mcfarlane Batman line that they basically made. We have a picture that shows all of them except for... They have Red Death still on here, but whatever. These figures are still going to run you $20. Apparently, they may be Walmart exclusives. From what I can tell, it's Walmart exclusive first.
Okay.
So Walmart is most likely getting their first crack at it, and then you can go get them. That said, Todd did post a video showing off the figures. Devastator is not as big as I thought he was going to be.
Oh.
He is a little taller than the rest of the figures, but boy, is he still wide and bulky, which is still fine. I have no intention of getting this line anymore, though. I'm really picking and choosing. Everyone's got financial problems here and there, especially with all the things going on. I've decided I'm just not going to get any of them. If they release Red Death, I will pick up Red Death, but I'm probably going to have to let the rest of these go.
Wait, why wouldn't they release Red Death? What's going on?
They never revealed Red Death. Oh. But that's the thing, though. They put up this pre-order now at Walmart, and Red Death was included. So if he shows up, I'll get him. If not, whatever. But these are $20 a piece. They should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Keep a look at them for Walmarts. Good luck finding them. Backtracking to, I want to say this is Figma or SH Figuarts. I don't remember. You have the photos. They're the photos of Iron Man, Iron Spider, and Captain America. They look wonky.
Isn't this Play Arts Kai?
This is not Play Arts Kai. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Who is this line then?
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is either Figma or SH Figuarts. I'll have to look it back up. I honestly don't know.
I don't like this design. Oh, wait. That looks... Oh, those joints.
So the Iron Man doesn't look bad. Iron Spider also technically doesn't look bad. But it's just not up my alley for design.
It's not mine either.
I love Captain America. He's one of my favorite heroes alongside yours. Like, I get it. Cap is absolutely a great hero. Spider-Man's still my all-time favorite, but... These designs are wonky. I just look at the size of those hands. You were right to guess Play Arts Kai, but they're not. Those stands
are really small.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Square Enix Marvel Universe's variant Bring Arts Kai. That makes a little more sense, but I still won't get them. But they look cool. I mean, that Iron Spider actually does look really good in my opinion. until I got to the head sculpt. And then I didn't care.
Why does he have a chin strap?
I don't know. And then, of course, my final figure, the figures that I want to talk about to alleviate some of the stress that I went through today. Jazzwares likes to do this thing where they tell us kind of what they're coming out with next, but then they don't do any pretty promotional shots because they've already started hitting shelves. And they've explained that to us that it comes down to licensing. They start to officially get like the license. They start on the figure, officially get the licensing approval. And by the time that it takes for them to get the licensing approval from Fortnite, they're already done with the figures and they've started hitting shelves.
That is
it's so quick.
Stupid.
The thing about them, though, is you get that excitement from when you were a kid where you got to walk through and the internet didn't tell you what was coming out. You just walked through and you're like, oh, sweet, look at this. So
hit and miss.
We got the next wave, and they've actually already been found in California.
Damn you, California.
They disappoint me because I looked for them this morning, and most of the figures in this wave I want. I don't know the names of all of them, so forgive me. But one of them kind of looks like Rust Lord, but I mean he basically looks like a Mad Max. That's it.
You've covered this before. It is Rust Lord.
I don't know if it's Rust Lord. It could be, because there's already another Rust Lord out there. But this one's shirtless. He looks okay. I'm not gonna get this one. This is not one on my list. I don't remember the names of all of them, but we have one that looks like a I didn't work out today Ghost Rider. He's got a helmet. Looks great. I actually do like the way this one looks. I would pick this one up, but he's not high on my list. Who is high on my list is Fish Sticks.
My God.
Hey, you wanted Burger Boss. I want Fish Sticks. Fish Sticks is just absolutely stupid looking. And I will admit every single moment of the way that he looks dumb as hell. I want it. So I'm looking out for Fish Sticks. If you know where Fish Sticks is in the Dallas area, let me know, because I'm also looking for Drift. Drift looks amazing. I do not play Fortnite. We have talked about this. I do not play Fortnite. You kind of know what Fortnite is because your kids play Fortnite. I don't play it. But Drift is awesome. He reminds me of a comic book character that I used to draw when I was a kid. He just, with a Fox mask instead of a Joker mask.
The coat is removable. I love that.
The coat is removable. He comes with 2 scythe-looking things. I think they're supposed to be pickaxes, but you can use them as scythes, in my opinion.
But also...
it's just that mask, man.
It comes with a skateboard.
I don't care about the skateboard.
I care about the skateboard.
I care about the overall look.
Used.
Having a awesome coated figure and a Fox mask looks legit. Comes with a sniper. He comes with another gun that I'm not professionals with. I'm sorry, I don't shoot. But this Drift is one of my top 2 figures right now. If I can find Drift and Fish Sticks, I will be a happy man. Otherwise, that's all I got.
Yeah, they look. I dabble in the Fortnite ones. Kind of like the fish guy. But,
I own most of the Fortnite ones.
I got Havoc because he looked like Firefly from G.I. Joe.
I also own Havoc.
And of course, Peelies, multiple Peelies.
Yep.
I have to have this Drift. Fish Sticks, don't know so much about.
Those are the 2 things. I will definitely buy Fish Sticks and Drift upon first seeing them. The others, I will have to think about it.
So, okay, the other figures were Eternal Voyager and X-Lord.
Thank you. So that was X-Lord, and the one that looks like Ghost Rider has to be Eternal Voyager, who looks cool. He does look like an interpretation of like an off-brand Ghost Rider / Frank Castle.
Which we've seen that, but
I like
good luck, guys. They're out there, and
they're out there on the West Coast.
He comes with a fishing rod.
We'll probably never see them here because we
Why
didn't
does
see.
He come with a fishing rod? This stupid fish-looking character.
I love it.
I have to look at it. And I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to see it in person.
That'll probably make me go, okay, I'm going to go ahead and nail this one. Let's just get this one.
We both know that Foosh will love it.
Oh, man. I do get the most ridiculous Fortnite figures, especially the boss of burgers.
All right, guys, but that's all we got.
Yeah. Last one, going to get some shout-outs this week. Mine is to a new Instagram photographer, but he is... photographing the 112 scale figs. It is ToyboxBrian, Instagram.com/ToyboxBrian. He's only done about 18 posts so far, but you know what? We want to encourage newbies coming in here. So yeah, give him a follow while you're up there, and I'm going to give him one right now.
Guys, I want to apologize. I have been behind on the last several since season 2 started posting our shout outs on our Instagram. I will get back into doing that, especially starting out with these, because my shout out today is for Action_Jack_Customs. So Action Jack Customs. He has put in his description that he's the Ben 10 guy because he has been making custom 6-inch Ben 10 figures, and they look phenomenal. He's been growing in popularity lately. Action Jack Customs. There is an underscore between Action and Jack, and in between each word.
Yeah.
So he's been growing ridiculously over the course. He's officially hit 2,058 followers. I am one of them, and I was so impressed with one of his commission pieces. I asked him to make me one, and I am his next commission. He's going to be making a YouTube video so he can show you if you want to know how to make them as well. He'll be making a YouTube video of how to make them. So I asked him to make me Heatblast, which he made out of the Sunfire body from the new X-Men line. And it looks phenomenal. That is my favorite alien from that series.
He just earned another follow.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. That's my favorite alien. So he's going to make me that one as well.
That heat blast with that light effect behind it.
Oh, look at it! What it looks like without the lighting effects. Keep scrolling on that picture. You'll see one in front of his desk. You'll see it's got shading. It's got good sculpt. So that one's on its way. I did commission it, so I can't wait to get that in. When he comes here, I'll go ahead and give him another shout out. But you can follow his YouTube channel as well. I don't know his YouTube channel.
With the cloth.
Yeah. He is currently making characters like Forearms. He's already completed Accelerate. He completed Ghost Freak and an attachment to his own Ghost Freak to make it look more terrifying. He did Ripjaws a while back, which looks really cool. So he's probably going to complete all of the aliens.
Very talented guy.
Yeah, no, he's pretty great. He's been doing some live streams lately. He doesn't have a whole lot of posts on there, but he's just completely accepted the fact that he loves Ben 10 and keeps going with it. So if you like Ben 10 or like custom figures, go give him a follow. It's also one of the cheapest I've ever paid for a commission, just saying.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, that is our show. Of course, if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow my toy account at the Near Plasma.
Did I say at Jason X on Instagram and Twitter? Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
It's okay. You're getting a little old. It's fine.
All right. Oh, screw you. You want to go over to Dallas Vintage?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay then. All right, guys. That has been our show. Like I said, Bryce will be back in 2 weeks, and that'll be hitting some San Diego Comic-Con news. So you can bet we'll be back. Anyway, always stop and smell the plastic, guys. We'll catch you later.
I love you, you brothers.